Beachbody, or BODi, since it's rebranded, has announced it's no longer going to be a multi-level marketing company, an MLM. As of November the 1st, 2024, it's going to be an affiliate-only model. And there's this interesting quote from Executive Chairman of BODi, Mark Goldston, who says, "We recognize that in light of today's current market dynamics, as well as consumer preferences, the multi-level marketing distribution model is outdated and unsustainable." And then there's this video that I want to react to from Carl Dakeler, the CEO of BODi. And big shout out to MLM Exit on Instagram, who made a reel. And that's where I saw this video, and I went and searched for it and I found it. So I wanted to share it with you because he says some really interesting things. I also wanted to react to this in case this video gets taken down, because you know how multi-level marketing companies work. They put up a video and then we better delete it. So I want to get this on the record.
Hi, everybody, and thanks for jumping on today, because I know everybody's eager for an update, and that's what I wanted to provide. So get comfortable, because I think this will take about a half hour or so. And what I'm about to describe will open up an important new chapter in our mission, because today I'm announcing a reinvention of the BODi company, what I believe will be a lucrative new approach to this business opportunity for each of you. And as you know, we've been on a mission to turn the company around for the past 15 months and to create a thriving, profitable company that continues to deliver on this mission that brought us together in the first place. A mission dedicated to improving the health, wellness, nutrition, and fitness of every adult on the planet. The next step in our evolution is to create a compelling opportunity for each of you in a more modernized, contemporary structure without the limitations, obstacles, and stigmas that many of you have had to deal with on a daily basis. So today marks a new beginning for BODi and the unveiling of a powerful business model that reflects the dynamics of where the market is today, while adding clarity and enhanced earning potential for the vast majority of partners in our current network. As you're probably aware, for the last couple of years, our customer base hasn't been growing. In fact, it's been shrinking. The same thing can be said for our revenues as a company, and we need to fix that. As the CEO and the guy who started this company, I'm more committed than ever to making sure we fix those problems together.
I bet you are.
Our mission is more relevant than ever, because people need help. They need real help with their health, with their fitness.
I think Beachbody needs help. I don't think average people need help from Beachbody. Everybody on the planet.
With their weight, with their mindset, with their overall well-being. And of course, look, this isn't a new problem that we're dealing with. There are roughly 210 million adults in the United States, and approximately 176 million of those people are classified as overweight, and 75 million are considered clinically obese.
And this is the kind of rhetoric that these companies will use as enticing you that there is such this big market for our product. You know how much you love Beachbody or BODi or whatever this thing is called now, with all these millions of people out there, the statistics that I've just cited you, those are your potential customers, and it couldn't be more wrong. And it's reflected in how Beachbody or BODi is tanking.
We have a major health crisis, and there's no company better equipped to address the needs of those 176 million adults than BODi.
I think that if it was so well equipped, it would be able to, you wouldn't be struggling with your revenue and the shrinkage of your customer base. That's what I think. That's what critical thinking looks like.
And at BODi, we've been on a 26-year mission to reverse the trend of obesity. We started this company 26 years ago. But 17 and a half years ago, when we launched our network marketing business, we had a vision of confronting the obesity trend with a really unique idea.
And so you decided to defraud people and exploit people by creating a multi-level marketing company, which relies on deception to recruit people. where they start selling the opportunity as opposed to just the products. To me, it looks like you're reaping what you sowed.
To motivate people to start and maintain a healthy lifestyle with a first of its kind revenue sharing opportunity if they would share their success with others. It was this simple concept: get results with a program, share your enthusiasm with everyone and anyone while you're getting results, and earn income on every
No one had ever seen the likes of this. This was the first of its kind.
Customer that you attract. Then, as some of those customers turn into partners, you would earn a share of the income that they generate too. It was this innovative way to leverage our really effective home fitness and nutrition programs with powerfully unique supplements. And then you let that success speak for itself through our
unique supplements. Amway pulls up. Like, what are you talking about being unique?
Customers, like a word of mouth marketing machine. But for the last several years, network marketing has faced growing headwinds from regulatory and social media attacks and ongoing cultural scrutiny, to also our own field having less and less enthusiasm for building and managing teams of partners. I'm not sure if you even maybe pay attention to the regulatory side of this stuff, but we're facing significant legal and regulatory threats to the critical independent contractor relationship between the company and the field. And now there's even the threat by the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, to completely ban making any income claims over a few $100s a year in network marketing. Even worse, some regulators and state attorneys general are starting to push for a ban of multi-level marketing altogether. It's become this challenging uphill battle every day.
I had to pause it there because there's a lot just in those few sentences that he's described. So it's funny to me that he's shocked that the FTC is saying you can't even make an income claim of $100. That's because making an income claim like that is inaccurate. And for how abysmally low that figure is, it is still deceptive. And states that are wanting to ban multi-level marketing companies, well done. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. So I wonder how many other multi-level marketing CEOs are having the same conversation amongst their board of directors. I wonder what multi-level marketing company will be next to fold. I wonder what state is going to take up the initiative and ban multi-level marketing.
And we're trying to do something important here. These headwinds aren't only threatening the viability of the industry of network marketing, but actually the ongoing drop in our own productivity obviously has undermined your earnings, and it's suppressing our ability to help more people achieve their goals and lead healthy, fulfilling lives. In fact, even despite significant changes to the comp plan last year and revisions to our product configurations and incentives, the network has continued a steep decline.
Wow. This says a lot. This company has been around for a few years. Very interesting.
We've come to realize that if we don't make changes to the business model, it's possible we will lose the opportunity to help people altogether.
You're not going to be losing the opportunity to help people because you're not helping people, because most people are failing. They're losing money with your predatory scheme. But what you are panicking about is that your company is going to be losing money. It's like it's been built on this cliff and the waves are eroding it, and there's just this thin shelf of sand. It's a miracle that's even been held up together right before its inevitable collapse and like plummeting into the ocean. Your concern isn't about being unable to help more people. Your concern is that your company is tanking. Who is going to be signing up with BODi with this? Nobody wants to support multi-level marketing companies. The millions of people who have been hurt, negatively impacted, abused, exploited, defrauded over the years, stretching all the way back to Amway. And you think restructuring the business is going to unlock the secret to a booming business again? Good luck with that, Carl.
And that's an outcome that we just can't accept. So a couple months ago, we started to research our options, always with the objective to maintain
couple of months ago. So if you have been in Beachbody or BODi, I think I'll just keep referring to it as BODi from now on. So they were already planning this at least a couple months ago, maybe even beforehand. Now, I don't know what you have, the material that you've been trained on in the last couple of months, but it would be like an educated guess on my part that you were told that the company is doing really well, that, recruit people. There may have been incentives for you to recruit, all the team meetings, if you've attended them, the talk in the various Facebook groups that you might be a part of or other groups has been really positive, that this company, we all believe in it and its mission. And this was probably withheld from most people. If anybody knew about it, was probably just the very tippy top of the pyramid scheme. This happens in every MLM. This withholding of information, except when stuff is going down. So just keep that in mind, that he's telling you now. I don't know what his messaging was 2 months ago. If it was saying everything is great, don't ask any questions, just believe and continue your workout. And suddenly now, while he was saying that, again, if this happened, that's deceiving people into staying while they knew that this was going to be coming down the pipeline. This is how multi-level marketing works.
An income opportunity that rewards people who get results with our programs to inspire others to do the same. That's always been the strategy and the priority. All this was happening at the same time that we were witnessing other networks changing their models and thinking, like, surely there must be a way to work through this. I mean, I even made a video about our commitment to our partners that we got to find a way to invent our way through this. Well, the data.
You made a video committing to your independent sales consultants that you were going to never change to an affiliate only model, or that you were going to find a way through this. Was the implication that Beachbody or BODi, there I'm calling it Beachbody again, that would never change from MLM? Because I bet that many of your participants believe that, and they took that from your video. I haven't seen the video, but I have seen many videos from other multi-level marketing companies and my own experience. So that's what's informing me extrapolating from what he's saying. Let me know if you have been in Beachbody and this tracks, or maybe you've seen other content creators talking about Beachbody and that my theory tracks.
And the surveys that we did with the field are telling us what direction that we need to go. We need streamlined technology. We need better sales conversion. We need better alignment between company and partners, and dramatically improved rewards and economic.
That's what you got from the surveys from the field. Who are you asking? The majority of the participants at the bottom of that pyramid scheme, and that's the information that they gave you. We need more streamlined technology. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Sounds to me like you're taking a lot of time to get to the announcement that you're going to be stopping being a multi-level marketing company. That's what it sounds like to me.
Economics for the partner who sells. In fact, a recent survey gave us some very interesting and important insights into the mindset of our network of partners.
I wonder if they did the survey that found that over 99% of people lose money every year. Oh no, that's the survey that they need to bury and be in denial about. Can't even make this up.
44% of the BODi partners surveyed aren't comfortable sharing the business opportunity, which is the only way to build a productive team and unlock the rewards of our comp plan. That statistic was a sobering realization. Almost half the people paying monthly fees to be a partner aren't even comfortable pursuing the complete opportunity. In fact, nearly half have never shared the business opportunity with anyone, mainly because they either lack confidence or they're afraid of being asked if it's one of those network marketing things.
Well, I guess your strategy of calling all people that points out that what Beachbody is a commercial cult, is fraud, is a pyramid scheme, as well as all multi-level marketing companies. I guess calling them haters and then trying to shame them and blame them, they don't have the courage enough to share it. I guess those strategies didn't work, didn't pan out after all, did it? I guess that heavy-handed approach of trying to intimidate participants into just getting out of their comfort zone and making a video online or posting something in their stories or getting additional coaching or attending one of your events. I guess it didn't pan out that well after all. All of that work, all of that heavy-handed intimidation, mistreatment, and deception of the participants in your piece of shit pyramid scheme didn't work. Nor did calling everybody outside who have been hurt by multi-level marketing, whistleblowers who have come forward, the staggering number of victims and survivors coming out, speaking out against multi-level marketing, calling all of them haters who didn't work hard enough or didn't have a good enough mindset. It didn't work, did it? It's a staggering study, isn't it? That getting that feedback. My goodness. It's not that staggering. It's not that surprising at all.
And among the 29% in the survey who have shared the opportunity, but who don't do it anymore, they said half their prospects aren't even interested at all. So they just stopped sharing the opportunity altogether. Look, don't get me wrong. We do have a bunch of partners who are quite successful in presenting the business opportunity, growing teams. And
What's the statistics on that since you did your survey? So what, 44% of people aren't sharing the opportunity, 29% they're just not, they were, and now they're not, whatever that is about. So what is the bunch? Where's the statistic? Where's the percent of the bunch of people that have no problem? Is it less than a fraction of a percent at the top of the pyramid scheme? Gee, I wonder why states want to ban fraud. It's not a business model, and we all know that. It's long overdue before this fucking hammer came down. What's the percentage of the bunch of people? You had no problem quoting all these statistics and the millions and millions of people that are obese or overweight or have a health condition. Had no problem citing the 44% of the people in the study and the 29%. What's the exact percentage of all of these people who are earning all this money and are so successful recruiting people and sharing the opportunity? It's less than a fraction of a percent, because it's always less than a fraction of a percent in every multi-level marketing company.
Grateful and honestly, in this environment, super impressed at what these partners do and how committed they are to our mission. And I'm proud that many of them were able to leverage the existing network marketing model into significant earnings. But the reality is that these business builders have become the minority. And we must look at the larger partner community and configure the—
Hey, Carl, they were always the minority because you designed an MLM fraud based on all the way back to Amway. This isn't a surprise. They haven't become the minority. They always have been the minority because that's how these scams operate. This isn't rocket science there, bud.
The business to give the greatest number of participants the opportunity to build income by focusing on the essence of our mission of helping people get healthy and fit without the complexity of the current comp plan and the pressure to build a team. And I think this is actually—
complexity of the comp plan. How many trainings do you think that Beachbody participants had over the years? They're saying, well, it's not that complicated. It's very easy and straightforward. The more as you go along, it will make more sense. And now, after this many years of being in business, saying the compensation plan is so complicated or it's complex, you've only figured that out now, admitting to that now, because it's a necessary part of the deception.
Actually been creeping up on us since the pandemic. And while there's, some having success, for most partners, the network marketing model just isn't working. In that survey we did with the field, we asked why they joined in the first place. And I think you'll identify with these answers. The main reason they joined include, well, getting discounts on BODi products. That was a big one. Holding themselves accountable to their own health and fitness goals. And the most fantastic answer they gave us, they joined the business to help other people change their lives through healthy nutrition and fitness.
How many of these people did you survey were participants that left your company? Or is it just people that are still included? They're still brainwashed. Because we all say these things when we're in MLM. It's sort of like saying you can lose 60 pounds in 90 days. Holy shit, we got to sign up with this company. You know, I don't know. I'm just making this example up. And then you say, well, that's great. 90 days, it's very unhealthy, but people will be, fooled by this, taken in by something like as just wild as this. And then, but how is your weight maintained? How is your health maintained 2 to 3 years from now? That's what I want to know. These studies put out by multi-level marketing companies, they're not going to be accurate. You're speaking to a bunch of people that are brainwashed, that want to please you. It's going to be very difficult for them to be honest, because they can't even be honest with themselves, because they don't even realize that they're in a pyramid scheme. And there's often like faith and spiritual manipulation going on, psychological abuse, every bit of the bite model, behavior, information, thought, emotional control is going on inside every multi-level marketing company. And you think you're going to get an accurate assessment of what people's motivations were to join? They didn't join, they were recruited, because people are recruited into a cult. And Beachbody, like every multi-level marketing company, is a commercial cult. Sure, some people might have just signed up on their own, but most people are getting recruited. They're getting dripped on. They're getting poured into. They're getting lured in. They're being deceived. And the deception is going on even now in this announcement from the CEO of Beachbody himself. Pathetic.
Fitness. That's amazing. The number one reason our BODi partners told us that they joined this opportunity is to help other people get healthy and fit. Doesn't that just speak to the spirit of our network?
That's bullshit.
And the heart of our partners, helping people get results, doesn't require a team. That doesn't require a complex compensation plan. But it definitely,
this kind of reminds me of like politicians, if they're just like some politicians where they just think, if I deny reality and I just speak whatever I want into the camera, people will believe me, even though we've got mounds of irrefutable proof showing that what you're saying is a lie. This gives the feel. So I don't know who he's going to convince. I'm sure there will be some participants that are in Beachbody that will cling on, that will think, yeah, that's really it. But really, removing this multi-level marketing aspect, there is no incentive for people to sign up. There's no incentive for people to stay. It's like, oh, but I know your real purpose here is just to continue to help people. So continue to do unpaid labor for my piece of shit pyramid scheme fraud company that is Beachbody, like all MLMs. Please continue to show up and make more money, because we're terrified that our company is tanking, so much so that we've had to abandon this whole multi-level marketing model. I know the real reason that you signed up. This study that I'm telling you about, who knows if it was even done. I'm just so surprised and thrilled and delighted that I found that most people that signed up, they just want to help people. They just don't even want to make money. So whereas before we were deceiving you and misleading you, thinking that you could attain financial freedom, now you're not going to make any money at all building a team. So now we're being upfront about that. Now you can really just not have any money at all, because that's not why you signed up. You just signed up to help people. Give me a fucking break. You cannot make this shit up. This company is going down, and it's a delight to see. Which MLM is next? That's what I want to know.
It requires rethinking how we do things so we can be more efficient and reward the right action. So here we are. We have an amazing network who want to help people, but about 3/4 don't want to actually build teams or build a team of network marketers. And those that do have been struggling. That's what the data shows us. You want to get results for yourself, get the best price possible on our products, and help others.
This is dark, isn't it? This guy knows exactly what he's doing. It's not like he's like shooting in the dark here. Like he just woke up one day and realized that he was running a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. He knows that over 99% of people must lose. He knows that most people must believe that attaining financial freedom in an endless chain recruitment scheme is a necessity. He knows that these belief systems, all this manipulative tactics that goes on in these large group awareness trainings, these conventions, he knows all this is going on. He started this company. And then acting like, well, we're doing this for you. We've done this study, and 75% of people, they just don't even want to build a team. It's not that they don't want to build a team, and he knows this. It's that the vast majority of people are unable to, because that's what happens in an endless chain recruitment fraud, which is multi-level marketing and is also fucking Beachbody. Shame on you. This ploy, this pathetic and limp attempt at coming on and showing up powerfully, making this video for all of the participants in Beachbody or BODi, whatever this thing is called. Trying to keep them in. Absolutely disgusting. If you have been in Beachbody and you're starting to wake up, welcome. This can be quite a shock. I encourage you to take time off social media. I encourage you to do whatever you want. But you are very vulnerable right now, and you will be targeted, and there's a really high chance you're going to be scammed again, if not by going into another multi-level marketing company where the same cycle repeats itself. You can have a company that's been around for decades. You can have a company that is just starting, but it will be the exact same template that you have just been through. You'll see many of your colleagues, many of your team, your sideline, they're going to get recruited into another MLM pyramid scheme. But I know some of you are going to start waking up. So I encourage you to learn about what you've been a part of. But by all means, like, take time for yourself. Just unplug. There is no need to rush into something else or to make a decision. I would challenge you to ask yourself, what steps do you take to ensure that you are not being scammed? And if the only response that you have is something like belief or manifestation, and you can't accurately describe what a pyramid scheme is, just take some time. Take some time off for yourself.
Other people get results too. And that's been the point all along, which means
this honestly is the face of a CEO shitting his pants right now. And I just can't wait to see more CEOs have this expression on their faces as they realize that their pyramid is crumbling from underneath them. And no matter how hard they try, no matter what they do, no matter how many multi-level anti-MLM content creators they threaten, intimidate, send cease and desist letters to, sue, threaten to sue, out mobilizing their sales force to harass and intimidate and bully, the truth always comes out. And they can't control social media. They can't control victims and survivors coming forward and pointing out, that was not my experience. This person is lying. More and more of them are going to be like, oh, we really know that you honestly just signed up, not even for the discount, but just to help people and work for free. And I've got great news. That's exactly what you can continue to do. No need to leave our company. You were never in it for recruiting anyway.
This actually really isn't a problem. This is a major opportunity to better align BODi with the actual business model that you want by listening to the entire field.
Too late. Too little, too late. You are on the wrong side of history.
Not just the most successful, not just the veterans, but the overall feedback from tens of thousands of partners. We can make major improvements to this opportunity. So it's simpler, more contemporary to what's happening in social media and marketing, more fun, and more rewarding for more people. Because it's clear to me that this idea of a financial incentive to help people.
Tell me, how many people have to come forward and tell you that they've been abused and exploited before you stop talking about yourself and your business model? This is a question for the Beachbody BODi uplines. How many times do you listen to people telling you they've been abused before you stop talking about how this business has literally transformed your life? What will it take for you to stop talking about yourself? What will it take for you to listen?
is still incredibly powerful, and it's important. And it's extremely unique in the health and fitness space, especially right now. As we see results, people are sharing from BODi Lava, the enthusiasm around Shakeology with 0 grams added sugar, peppermint mocha, the exciting addition of 4 weeks of focus to the library, and of course, the blockbuster we all expect from Belle Vitale this winter. We've got a great opportunity, and the premise stands. People should have an incentive to encourage and support others to get healthy. And the more people they help, the more they should be rewarded. And that's what our partners want. So we have to be smart. And above all else, we have to make sure that together we get back to growth and helping more people so the business is productive and fun again. Because the work you do matters so much.
God, this reminds me of what's his face from Transact Card and Finmore, Peter Rancy, except was his name Rancy? But he was always so serious. The gravitas, it was like so heavy. Carl's a little bit more animated, but just reaching. Reach!
And people need what you do, right? We've got customers like Kayla Payne, who might...
Wow, you named one person. Well done. What about all the people who have come forward that have been in Beachbody over the years and BODi and have shared their experiences and have exposed what's going on in your company? What about all of them? You're going to pull out one story from one person. It doesn't cut it anymore. It's funny. It's like, oh, all our Shakeology and our peppermint mocha. Nobody gives a fuck. You're irrelevant. Multi-level marketing is irrelevant. Nobody is excited and bamboozled anymore by the latest introduction of yet another supplement. Who cares what's launching this winter? Nobody's going to be buying it because the bulk of your customers were the distributors and you've just axed the distributors. This little song and dance, it's going to kind of act as a soothing balm for some people. But what's going to happen is they're going to leave. And people aren't going to, even though the ones that stay, they're going to be the ones that are purchasing. They're not going to be attracting any new customers because the people coming forward speaking out against multi-level marketing is growing exponentially. You can just look back at any YouTube video, like put the name of a multi-level marketing company in. And if you go back just even like 2 to 3 years, they used to be harassed by people in multi-level marketing. Now, when somebody comes out and makes their first YouTube video speaking out against a multi-level marketing company, they have all their comments are filled with support and encouragement. A lot has changed in just a very short period of time.
Have never been inspired to lose over 130 pounds if she hadn't seen BODi partner Amanda Outlaw on social media and been inspired to start her own healthy fitness journey, or Janice Johnson-Williams. Would she have lost 72 pounds?
Oh, maybe she would have. Who knows? You don't know. It's like taking over her success story. It's like they feel quite honored to use their transformation, their hard work, and their dedication as a testimonial. But make no mistake, their success is their own. It has nothing to do with fucking Beachbody. I know they'll be like, oh, Beachbody really helped me. I was a tool. But a real coach, somebody who's like really invested in your success, gives you all the credit because you're the one that did all the work. He's taking these participants' hard work and claiming it as a Beachbody success, and it's not their success. They could have had this success in another endeavor. Who knows? You don't know. You don't know all the different alternate timelines that could have happened here. They could have turned left instead of turning right. They could have clicked on another program that had nothing to do with multi-level marketing and achieved the same outcome, but without having been involved in a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. That could be it too.
Despite enormous challenges like losing a kidney to cancer and marriage challenges.
Fucking shame on you. That is disgusting. This is multi-level marketing. How fucking revolting is this? You've got the CEO of BODi using somebody's fucking medical, like, are you kidding me? This is how desperate they are, though. You know, I get a kick out of, like, sometimes I'll see people, it's like, oh, well, what do you expect to accomplish? Like, you know, all you people making these videos online. It's funny because this is the same kind of rhetoric that I was taught in Rank Makers. And you'll see people in multi-level marketing say this too. It's like, oh, what do you think you're going to do with your little multi-level marketing business? Well, I'm going to show you. But it is, that concept is true. You'll see people saying, what do you expect to accomplish? Speaking out online, making these videos, making a TikTok, making an Instagram reel. All anti-MLM content creators see this stuff, you know? It's like, this is the result of speaking out. These companies, this billion-dollar industry is not so fucking like strong as people think. It takes not that much to rattle them. This isn't even an organized movement. This is people speaking out. This is people refusing to purchase multi-level marketing products. This is people leaving a comment, one comment on one video. This is the growing awareness how these things are frauds. And he is so fucking desperate. He has had to resort to this. Oh, using the cancer. Let's go. Let's see what else he has to say. I can see why this company is going downhill fast.
Well, would she have succeeded if partner Natasha Day hadn't invited her to join her in her accountability groups? Or Tyson Rose? He told us his lifestyle choices were like slowly committing suicide until his wife, Alicia, asked him to join her in a group.
Literally cannot make this shit up. The CEO of BODi using somebody who said they were suicidal to try to keep his participants in his, again, piece of shit pyramid scheme. This CEO is so fucking desperate. He is willing to use somebody's thoughts of suicide to keep everybody else in his pyramid scheme. You deserve everything that's coming to you, Beachbody. The people that are going to be leaving from this, I know there's people just like me that I used to think this kind of rhetoric was compelling. I thought this is actually transformative. Somebody, I didn't see their vulnerability as vulnerability. I thought it as a way I could help them. And then he's exploiting this person's vulnerability in this moment when BODi is going down. It's so fucking gross. This is multi-level marketing. And I know people now, when they're going to be starting, there's going to be people waking up from this. Some are going to get out right away, and then they're going to start that journey of unpacking and healing and realizing, oh my God, it's all multi-level marketing companies, just like how many all of us go through. And some are going to, it's going to take a little longer, but this behavior, this is online now. He can't take this back. People start seeing this. They're like, that is revolting. That's not an honor. Can you imagine being this man's family? And it's like, this CEO is using your thoughts of suicide to shill for his company. He can't even talk. If their products are so good, their Shakeology, their peppermint mocha, whatever their hormone supplements or whatever they're going to be introducing this winter are, why does he need to resort to this kind of heavy-handed emotional manipulation? Fucking disgusting. Beachbody. This is Beachbody.
Would he have ever lost over 100 pounds and avoided the real probability that he could die young like his dad, if not for Alicia's example and support as a BODi partner? This is life-changing stuff, and this doesn't happen at other network marketing companies. This doesn't happen.
Oh, yes, it does. It happens in all of them. They all use the same kind of manipulation because they can't sell their products otherwise. They need to do this shit to people. This is abuse. What he's doing right now is not motivational. This is manipulative, and it is abuse, in my fucking opinion. And I think most people watching this would agree. And the people that don't are still brainwashed or in another multi-level marketing company. Good luck fucking explaining this behavior away. Trying to reconcile this is going to create cognitive dissonance. This guy asked permission. Oh, can I talk about your suicide as I announce that we're no longer going to be a multi-level marketing company? Jesus Christ. Can't make this shit up.
At most gyms or even in other fitness apps. Your example influences these changes in people's lives. And we have thousands of these stories. So many people's lives have been improved because of the example set by you. You see it, right? I mean, Look, whether it's 100 pounds or 10 pounds, your example moves people, and your influence and ability to create community around helping people.
If you're in Beachbody and you're starting to wake up, you're in the process of exiting, maybe other people are leaving, just big breath in, big exhale. I know that it's a lot, and I'm outraged on your behalf. I'm outraged at what you've been through. I've been through it. I've been through it too. I wasn't with this company. And there's people that haven't been in MLM that sees it, and they're outraged at this as well. You have been used. You've used your integrity. You've used your relationships to bring people into something that you thought was really good. And in all cults, there are good things in them. There has to be, because otherwise people wouldn't stay all the time. It's the same as an abusive relationship. It's not bad all the time. Not every single abusive relationship, but there's moments, there's good things, there's truths. The same truths exist outside of multi-level marketing. That's why it would be much easier to say every single part of this is a fraud, and it's easy to discount all of it. It's all the parts that are true that help to keep you in, because it's harder to reject something where there's all these elements of truth that you can see outside of MLM. But when MLM, it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up.
It helps them change their habits, actually. It really saves people's lives. This is the work. These are the stories. And
saves people's lives. We heard this when I was in Rank Makers, religious manipulation, the spiritual manipulation, faith manipulation, whatever you want to call it. Cults use this. It's like, if you're not on our product, if you're not following our way of life, it is a matter of life and death. This is part of the brainwashing. It makes you subscribe to this belief system. It makes you subscribe to this purpose. It feels good. You feel so alive. You really feel like, I have never been so happy in my life. And it's like the cult happy. That's what happens. You're not changing anybody's lives. You're not saving lives. That's what cults do. You need to be here, otherwise you're going to be lost. It's just a commercial cult. And this one happens to be Beachbody.
Tens of thousands of others that wouldn't have happened if people like you hadn't had an incentive and a business model to reward you for sharing your story and inviting others to join. And it's in honor of the power of stories like these and listening to the feedback from thousands of BODi partners, hearing what you really want to do and what you don't want to do, that we are committed to improving the model, a reinvention that makes it immediately more lucrative to share your progress.
Yeah, immediately more lucrative. It's funny because I was scrolling on Facebook last night and this morning, just looking at the various comments. And if you type in BODi affiliate, there's so many people commenting about, I have spent the last 10 years, 13 years, although I never really built a business, I still love the community so much. And I will always have such great memories. And I'm still going to be here no matter what. I'm not going anywhere because I love these products so much. And I'm thinking, well, we'll see about that in a year's time. I think you're not going to stay with this because this thing is crumbling. But there's other people that are like, this is just devastating. I can't believe this has happened. It doesn't sound like, I don't know where these percentages of all these people from this survey are, because they're not showing up in my feed. Seems like the vast majority of people are shocked, they're surprised, they're let down, but they're also still brainwashed, and they're so happy and grateful to have had the opportunity. They're still in that. I'm like so grateful. Oh, I'm so grateful for the people I met. I'm so grateful they had these relationships with people, which some might be real. A lot of them aren't, because you've just been part of a cult. It's fucked up.
Progress to build your audience and to help more people get healthy with BODi. Look, one thing I know for sure, the people who've pursued the growth and scale of the Team BODi network are good people. You want to help people, from our corporate team to our partners. Our enthusiasm to achieve the mission has been consistent and unprecedented, but the reality is the current model is broken and antiquated. It needs a reboot for this company and our partners to achieve our mission.
Well, Make Wellness is already ahead of you because they've started a completely revolutionary business model that is going to disrupt the industry. It's going to be the way of the future.
And return to growth. We have to look at the current environment objectively. And by every metric we've observed for the last couple of years, we need to change how we operate. So we're aligned, company and partner, in order for us all to do better and to help more people. It's with that intention and commitment that we'll be transitioning the network business and its compensation structure to a single level affiliate model over the course of the next 3 months. I'll outline an overview.
He's taken 14 minutes and 36 seconds to get to this point. And isn't it interesting how he hasn't talked about, like he mentioned sales at the beginning, but the main focus of his discussion, speaking to the participants, trying to keep them there, has been about helping people, helping people, helping people. If you took a shot, how many times the word he said help or helping, you'd be passed out by now. You're not helping people. You're not sharing. You need to sell or you need to recruit. So let's just call it what it is. You don't need to make believe that you're helping people. You're not helping people. You're selling. This video is making me so mad.
Overview today, and then schedule a thorough introduction to the affiliate program later next week. But we have set up an FAQ, which I'll publish at the end of this presentation, so you can see the timing and more intricate details.
So if somebody is going to be in intricate detail, wow, like just to like reduce any kind of confusion, nobody wants to buy Beachbody shit. Nope. People have friends and family that are involved in Beachbody. Many people have been involved in Beachbody. They've gone on there speaking out. Some are moving from one MLM to another. There'll be like some people, they haven't heard of MLM. Maybe, you know, occasionally the people like will sign up or whatever. Who do you think is going to be making all this money signing with this affiliate link or trying to make sales? Nobody's going to buy your shit. The only reason people were buying Shakeology and all this other stuff is because of the monthly auto ship, these PV requirements, like every multi-level marketing company has. Your products aren't good enough to stand on their own. And that's why you had to establish this piece of shit multi-level marketing pyramid scheme model. That's the only reason it exists. Your products are irrelevant. You are irrelevant. And it's time for your participants to wake up and heal and get out.
Of this transition. But no, this transition is being done in the spirit of building together, not apart, and rewarding the people helping the most people. That's how we'll be aligned. And I want to be clear. We will open this gateway for every partner to become and transition to the affiliate. And we'll open that on November 1st. And I'll outline how compelling the revenue share can be in a minute.
It'd be compelling. Do you think there's going to be a stampede of people racing to sign up? Yeah, definitely. I want to be a part of this incredible affiliate program. I even think this is going to just be like very disappointing. Not for the anti-MLM movement, but for him, he's going to be like, oh shit. I guess my speech that whoever prepared for me didn't go off as well as I thought it would. The pushback from social media. No shit.
But it's one of the most generous revenue sharing structures in the market. And in this new model, the compensation and rewards will be easier to understand and go directly to the person who makes the sale. No upline, no downline, no people to recruit as sellers, no people to manage, no sharing of your commission. All of the payout associated with what you sell is 100% yours to keep.
Wow, it's unlike anything that has ever been invented before. How they talk, you know, it's still so disingenuous, even at this point. What do you expect, though? What do you expect from an MLM CEO?
Every affiliate will have their own easy to understand dashboard that shows at all times exactly what you sold and the commission that you earned and the check you can expect to receive.
It's going to be like a stock ticker because you're going to be selling so much stuff. Nobody's going to be making anything. This is in your wildest dreams it's going to happen. You don't need to be logging in to see. If most people already weren't making any money, how do you think this is going to go off? You're going to have another back office. Are you going to be charging affiliates for this back office too to try to like fuel the pyramid scheme? How much more money are people expected to dump into this? Shame on you, Carl.
receive. Another major advantage of the new BODi affiliate program is that we will now be able to create and refine the kind of simple shopping experience that you've wanted us to implement for years. Much simpler and shorter checkout. And
so only now, with your company being on the brink of demise, that people for years have been asking for a simpler way. How come you couldn't get your shit together up until now? Seems to me like your motivation has always been how much money you could possibly make in the most unethical and hurtful way, which is why you chose the multi-level marketing model. Because it's not just extracting people's money, you're extracting their hopes. You're extracting like this emotional capital from them. It's fucking disgusting. It would be better off if it was just like a straight up scam. But MLM takes everything from people. And then even when they leave, they're left with the stigma of having been broken or sabotaged themselves until they found out that this is actually part of the scam, that you're meant to feel ashamed, that the shame is meant to keep you silent, that being called a victim or a victim mindset is something to control you from pointing out the abuse that goes on in every multi-level marketing company. This is good that we're seeing this CEO, how he's reacting to this, the words he's choosing to say, because I have a feeling we're going to see more of this.
And for the first time, when somebody clicks on your links but doesn't convert immediately, we'll use cookies to track visitors that you refer. Now, this can create...
Wow, they're going to use cookies. They've just like stumbled into the year 2024. We figured out this thing on this website. They have something called cookies. Well, this is going to warn even more people away. The first thing that you do if you happen to get onto somebody's link and then you realize it's a multi-level marketing site, even when I'm like doing like a little bit of research for my videos and it says accept cookies, I'm like, I guess I'm not making a video on this company. I don't want anything. I don't want it to be tracked by that company. Can you imagine? You're going to be getting ads everywhere for BODi's supplements, their Shakeology. For a company that has made so many promises to its participants over the years, and then to say, but now it's just so fantastic. Now we're going to have this incredible shopping experience for you. It's like, you should have had this before. Again, it's like, it's too little, too late. Seeing them squirm.
Major increases in the opportunity for you to get paid for your selling efforts. Plus, there's no sign-up fee, and you won't have to pay the $15.95 a month business service fee in this new model. That'll save. So
they were paying $15.95 a month. That was also fueling the payments up the pyramid scheme. That was what also paying you. Shame on you. Fucking disgusting. What value did they get from that? When you're offering the same thing for free now, when you're on the verge of collapse, $15.95 a month. How many people were paying that and just thinking, I've got to do this because I'm a business owner? And this is all multi-level marketing companies, but we're seeing, you see multi-level marketing participants, you see them driving and you see them making live videos. You see them using like this deceptive earnings claims and health claims, but we've got the fucking CEO of one right now. This is a gift. This is how these fuckers roll.
Everybody about $190 a year. And there'll be far less policy restrictions, such as the ability to participate in other business opportunities if you want. It's just a much more flexible and user-friendly model. And our job is to be the best at what we do so that the company earns your enthusiasm and we earn your business month in and month out. Your opportunity comes from your focus on your results, attracting new customers, and helping them see how easy it is to get healthy results through the use of BODi programs and supplements. Now, we will be emailing you very important information today detailing all these specific changes, so you make sure you read through that carefully, okay? And if you don't receive the email for some reason, please reach out.
Wow, another level of complication to it if you don't receive the email. And people are already going out online and they're saying, I am devastated that this has happened. I'm still going to be so happy and grateful about the relationships I've had. And they're going to also be coming across anti-MLM content. And some of them will move on, but a lot of them are going to start clicking and they're going to start watching, just like I did. And I'll be like feeling guilty at first. I'll be thinking like, oh my God, I hope nobody sees me. I was like terrified if I accidentally liked a video that somebody else would see it. I started to learn, like, that was my experience. Like, why do I feel so scared about watching a video? This is so stupid. And bit by bit, they're going to start waking up. Nobody's going to be buying this Shakeology. Nobody's going to be buying your workout programs. You know how many excellent workout routines are on YouTube for free by people who aren't at all affiliated with multi-level marketing, that have never been in multi-level marketing, that actually care about people, that don't have to resort to using somebody's cancer diagnosis to try to shill to people that actually just want the best for you and say, this is my content for free. Here's a workout routine. Wait till these MLM participants wake up and realize the whole brilliant world out there where it's not so constricted and feeling like you need to help people, you need to work. It's like this preying on the most vulnerable. Just wait. They're going to be, if the tsunami that is anti-MLM is just coming. It's global. It's just one person and another person and another person and another person and all of us together. That's what takes down these fucking companies. You don't need to have some big law firm going up against it. You just need to stop purchasing MLM. You just need to make one comment on some anti-MLM content creators video. You just need to be like, yeah, I saw this company and I warned my friend about it. And then they realized, oh my God, this is a scam. Thank you so much. I never realized about this. People just need to be raising consumer awareness. That's how these things end. And that's how eventually we can start encouraging people, like educating them, empowering them to critically think, to really make an informed decision, to catch themselves before they get caught and recruited into one of these commercial cults or any scams. Be like, why am I so defensive about a scam, a company that I don't even know anything about? Why is my identity already attached to it? So I'm having this emotional reaction defending it. Just because somebody says it's a scam. Why am I now already hardwired so quickly to call them a hater and that you've never believed in me? That's not who you are. That's not who I was, but it was for about 5 years when I was in MLM. The indoctrination can come like fast and furious and then just stick like a fucking dingleberry. It's hard to shake off. But there's more and more people speaking out here on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Substack, on Facebook, everywhere. You're not alone. And if you do feel like you want to ever, come forward and share your story, there are so many anti-MLM content creators that are here to help you amplify your voice. That's why we're out here doing this. This is what helping people looks like. Not pretending that you're helping people and then trying to recruit them or get them into Beachbody by using heavy-handed manipulative tactics. This is actually just wanting to help people because of the harm that MLMs do. I'm like clicking around. I can't believe I haven't clicked right off because I'm so fucking angry. I'm gonna have to have another coffee. I'm thinking maybe I should have done a live video for this, but here we are. Let's go back to Carl.
And get you that as soon as possible. But as a quick summary, here's how we'll transition. And we understand that we're making significant changes and we want to be fair to our partners. So we'll continue to pay out on our existing compensation plan through January 1st. We will officially open the affiliate.
Well, that's fair. Good thing they're being so fair. All these people that had these teams, and I do want to just say, it's when people who have been at the top of a pyramid scheme and then suddenly their money is gone and they're like, oh my God, but you don't understand. I was making a full-time income. I don't hold the same, like more empathy or compassion for you than I do for your downline. This is really important for you to understand. Do I have compassion for you? Yes. Is that more compassion because you made more money? Therefore, you deserve more sympathy? No. You were part of a scam. You defrauded people in order for you to be at the top of that scam. So if I have more compassion, it is towards your downline who had nothing. You might get sympathy and people fawning over you when you're in a pyramid scheme. Well, you don't understand. I retired my husband. Then get your ass to fucking work like the rest of us. If you're such a leader and you did all this training on personal development and getting outside of your comfort zone, you know what? Getting outside of your comfort zone isn't making a live video on Facebook while you're driving. It's fucking putting your rubber to the road and putting out 25, 30 resumes and getting rejected by them all, realizing, shit, I need to get my ass together and I need to get work because I've been involved in a pyramid scheme. That's what it's about. What I am sorry for is that you have been involved in a scam. You and your downline. And this isn't about you. Just like you talked about yourself forever, being in a multi-level marketing company, how much money you made, you're still fucking talking about yourself. Take this opportunity to start talking about your downline and to start looking at how much money they lost over the years so you could be at the top of the pyramid scheme. I don't have more compassion for you. I have compassion for you because you've been a victim. I have a compassion for you that hopefully, you're going to like get the fuck out. Maybe you'll speak out, maybe you're not, but you do not deserve more sympathy or more care that this has just been ripped away from you. This has equally been ripped away from people who weren't making any money. And that is an extremely important distinction. You're not better than someone because you have more money than them. This is an equal opportunity bait and switch here. Because you had more money, they had more sunk cost fallacy. Who the fuck do you think deserves more compassion in this scenario? So my feeling on this is that for the leaders, for the people at the top of this pyramid scheme, this is a time for you to actually be a leader and own your shit. And for once, finally, stop talking about yourself. And start talking about your downline. Start talking about the majority of people who lost money so you could have a lot of it and think that you were better than them. Fuck. Am I going to delete this video? Probably not. But this is one of those times where I'm like, what am I going to edit out from this? How bad is it going to be? I'm just fucking yelling at my computer. I need to make a coffee. Holy fuck. Ew, here we go.
Affiliate opportunity on November 1st. And those orders affiliates generate will be processed on BODi.com. We'll stop taking orders on teambeachbody.com on December 4th, but you'll be paid on any ongoing network subscription renewals through January 1st, 2025. Because of the disruption this announcement might cause, we are freezing ranks of active partners from dropping through the end of the year. So this announcement doesn't create a collapse of your cycling opportunity. The lowest paid
collapse of the pyramid scheme, he means.
rank used for calculating bonus going forward will be your paid rank for the bonus week ending October 2nd. That's this Wednesday. After this week, your paid rank can still move up, but not down. Of course, there'll still be a requirement to maintain your active status for each bonus week to be paid. Okay.
So are they going to still be recruiting people into this pyramid scheme that people can no longer then recruit people into? Do I have that right? So people can rank up. Is the only way you can rank up is through just customer acquisition, retail customers? Or is a component of this ranking up means recruitment needs to occur? Because that's deceptive as well. Something tells me that that's also going to be occurring right till the end. How many people do you think are going to get sucked into this right now by Beachbody participants that are going to recruit people in to rank up? I wonder if this is going to happen. I saw this happen at Saint. I saw somebody get recruited into Saint, and it was like 2 days before they announced that they were no longer going to be a multi-level marketing company. And she just made this video, I'm so excited about this new opportunity. And I thought, oh my God, like these people just have no fucking ethics, They just don't give a shit. They just want to scam you. They really feel like you owe them money, like they deserve it. How, with all the personal development and the talks of like, oh, I feel so good, I'm all about helping people. You think this is helping people? You think this is the best version of yourself? Oh, man. It's time for these things to come down.
Okay. We'll continue to accept orders on teambeachbody.com until the 4th of December, at which point all new orders will then be taken through the affiliate program on BODi.com, which I believe will be a dramatic improvement to order conversion because the checkout's so much more efficient on that site. I mean, we got a lot of feedback from partners on the Belle Vitale early bird special and just how easy the checkout was for that $20 order. So BODi.com will be your.
Isn't it amazing how multi-level marketing companies can't get their shit together to do a simple checkout process? It's like it's only the participants that are brainwashed in this scam, most of them, the distributors, that are so grateful, like, oh, the process of checking out was so much easier. Do you think somebody that is more comfortable ordering from Amazon is going to have that same gratitude and amazement how easy it was to check out? If they happen to get like, oh, I'm going to click on this affiliate link and support my friend, they're going to be like one and done. Be like, this was a fucking nightmare. I have no patience for this. Plus, they're going to come across some piece of anti-MLM content and they're going to be like, oh God, I could buy literally anything else from a non-multi-level marketing company and it will probably be better. Look at this company's shady track record. Look at how they talk to their customers and their participants. No thanks. You think they're going to be wowed by how improved your checkout process is? How disconnected from reality are you, man? People go to Amazon. It's not a fucking problem. They expect it. You're making it more difficult just by existing. I can't wait for this company to fucking tank.
New conversion funnel. And this change to the compensation plan will effectively move all compensation to the seller, but not at the industry standard affiliate commission of like 5 to 15%, but up to 50%, aligning the company's direct marketing activities with BODi partners, giving us more flexibility for flash sales, advertising collaborations, and
flash sales. Money, no way. Collaborations. How many people? Flash sales. Wow. As they just try to pump out their inventory. I wonder if they're going to pull them on 8 and like have like get found out there's some ingredient that they shouldn't have in their products. So they just like remove the ingredient and then they leave it on their packaging because they're too cheap to repackage it. Maybe they'll do something like that, but we'll have flash sales for you. Who's going to be excited about the flash sales? Especially your customers. Like if you're in Beachbody, you think customers are like they're seeing all these people in Beachbody saying, I'm so devastated about this company. They're like, I don't want any part of this. Like, look at this company has treated these people like that. Plus, they're also going to be seeing anti-MLM content because the algorithm just is putting it all out there for people. And they're going to be like, I don't want to support this company. And so then they're going to see you, if you're in Beachbody, making a Facebook post saying, there's a flash sale on this product. And they're going to be like, oh, fuck. Like, I hope you get out. They're going to feel sorry for you. It's like people felt sorry for me when I was posting that shit about Mon8. There's nothing exciting about this. It's easier to go to Amazon. It's easier to go anywhere.
Offer tests that partners can take advantage of too. Plus, more new product launches and even helping you build your social media audience. Now, various current recognition programs will also be amended to account for all these changes, and we'll publish a network transition document later today. And I'll be holding meetings with our leaders, doing AMAs on basic
damage control.
That's Ask Me Anything. Hopefully we'll do one at the end of this week.
Ask them what the definition of a pyramid scheme is according to the Costco pyramid scheme test if you're in the US. And also, since a lot of their business is in Canada, ask them what the definition of a pyramid scheme is according to Canada's Competition Act, Section 55.1. He won't be able to answer. He'll probably bring up somebody's suicide attempt to distract you because that's the stand-ups, what a stand-up MLM CEO does. You've fucking seen one, you've seen them all.
And staying in close touch with you. Just starting today, we want to make sure that we get your questions answered and make sure you have all the information you need to understand what's changing, when, and why I truly believe this is such an exciting new chapter for our partners with amazing opportunities for everyone who seizes this opportunity. Now, Unfortunately, as a reality of this kind of significant business pivot, this change will require unwinding the UK and France network presence as of 12/31 while we get our house in order in the US and Canada.
Wow, France and the UK, you lucked out. They're dipping out. Oh, I wish it was in Canada too. Oh, unfortunately, he's like, unfortunate. It's like, fortunately for you guys.
They'll still have access to the BODi platform, of course. We just won't have the affiliate model available yet in the UK and France. But of all the updates I'm providing today, that's the only news which doesn't have a bright side in the near term. I wish it were different, actually.
Oh, it's a bright side. It's a celebration. You're free. You're free. Oh, I wonder what will be the first MLM to like be banned from Canada, if it will ever happen in my lifetime. I hope to see it.
Actually, but I can't pretend that we're actually operating profitably in the UK and France. So we need to shut down in those territories while we rebuild.
Woo!
But since 99% of the business comes from the US and Canada, and we need to get it right there to make it an exciting and really simple opportunity to participate in, that's where we're focusing our resources and offers so you can begin to take it.
Still talking about it being an opportunity to participate in. Nobody wants to participate in an opportunity, because opportunity is a red flag for a multi-level marketing piece of shit pyramid scheme like Beachbody. Nobody wants to be a part of it. They just wanted to lose some weight. Maybe they wanted to get healthy, whatever that means for them, you know? Whatever their goal is, it wasn't to be participating in an opportunity. Can't shake the MLM lingo. This company can't just change to this model overnight and like discard all the brainwashing techniques. They've got nothing left. I wonder how Rodan and Fields is doing. It's going to be interesting to see how long these companies last, you know, as more and more people wake up and stop purchasing these products, find another product from another company, you know?
Advantage of this opportunity starting November 1st. For instance, let me give you some examples of how it's going to work with
like,
actual.
Honestly, I'm so fucking mad right now. I could see this, the Shakeology 2 bags. I could just like walk in that room behind him and I would just like do a Monopoly board white, like just fucking, and those Shakeology bags would just fucking hit the wall. And I want to reach through the screen and just like slap those Shakeology bags off that desk. What good it would do no good, but it would feel good.
Offers. Like I said, we're shifting the compensation up front to the BODi partner affiliate with no more sharing of compensation earned. You sold it, you get the commission. Where most affiliate programs, like I said, pay in the 5 to 15% range, like that's where the Amazons and the Rakutens of the world are. A BODi partner affiliate can earn up to a 50% commission with opportunities for bonus and other.
Up to a 50%. I wonder if this is going to be like Make Wellness is earning up to 40% and you have to move a shit ton of product. What are the qualifications here? Oh, that's right. You're not going to talk about it in this. It's going to be revealed in a special leadership Zoom training that I won't have access to because I'm one of the 75% of people that didn't want to recruit. So I got to wait for my leader to attend your AMA and then maybe make a live video about it in one of the Facebook groups, which then I tune into to then find out my answer. Or then maybe this new document that you're going to publish and email out to everyone, it will have it spelled out there. So it'll make it very clear what the requirements are to earn up to a commission of 50%, unlike Amazon. Shitting on Amazon when you can't even make your checkout process smooth. Are you fucking joking me? The real world is seeing what these companies are now. They could get away with this when they were in an echo chamber. People are too afraid to speak out and just point out, like, look at this. This is bullshit. Can't get away with this anymore. This is a treat. To have a length of video like this from an MLM CEO. We're getting to see what is really going on, where it all comes from, where the shit flows from. This is the shit at the top of the mountain where it all flows down, and we're getting to see it. Lucky us.
Their sales rewards. So for instance, at the current $179 annual price for BODi, you earn right now 35% or about $63. at the highest bonus payout level of the affiliate comp plan, the level partners will get enrolled in if you sign in November, you will earn 50% or about $90 on an annual BODi subscription. We can do that because we moved all the compensation on digital to the front end. So you get paid a higher amount upfront rather than waiting for continuity turns. That's about a 44% increase in commission paid
on a hypothetical situation that's not going to happen, because again, you're discounting the growing anti-MLM movement. But by all means, continue to keep trying to convince your participants who have been exploited over the years by your piece of shit pyramid scheme company. Shame on you.
Upfront on every new digital sale you make versus what you earn today on the first sale. And the difference is, in all instances, digital fitness and nutrition, you as the seller keep all the commission. That's what our partners are telling us they want. Now, let's also look at BODi coming this December. At $299, you would have earned a 28% commission, or about $84 in the old comp plan. In the new affiliate comp plan, at the highest payout level, you will earn a 40% commission, or $120. That puts a lot more money in your pocket a lot faster. Sell 10 BODis in December, you earn $1,200. That's around 43% more than you.
Nobody's going to be buying BODi. Like, it's just more, I'm sure there's already been incorrect health claims made about this product. You know, I've seen some people making content on this. I mean, you can just Google this anti-MLM BODi or Beachbody, or that, who's your spokesperson? You have somebody named Autumn or whatever. Holy fuck, there's so many anti-MLM content creators covering this. Just go see what's actually being said and listen to what they're pointing out. We're like, this is incorrect, or you can't say this. Who's going to buy this? People that have been inside the pyramid scheme, loving Beachbody, loving their team, being so grateful. That's one thing. You remove that component, you've exploded. This is now exploded all over social media. People are talking about it, both that have been in your MLM and outside of it. Do you think there's a market for BODi? You're so fucking deluded if you think there is, because you're one among many MLMs that are launching some new product. And with this specter of the demise that is going on with your company right now with Beachbody, you're not going to be moving a lot of product. Will there be people that sell things? Yeah, there's always somebody that's going to be selling something, but the vast majority of people aren't. This company is irrelevant. It's going down. It's going down. Whatever that song is.
You would have earned on the initial sale in the network. On the hottest
I only know some songs. I know a lot more. Pearl Jam.
program we've launched in a decade. And on top of that, we're planning fun additional sales incentives to reward top sellers. There'll be added cash bonuses and incentive giveaways. For instance, you know, the most powerful sales tool is the combination of your example on social media, your consistency, and people seeing their potential in what you're doing. So
continue to do unpaid labor and just show up exactly like how you've always showed up. Do the live videos, talk about your testimonial. For what? For the potential to maybe earn up to 50%. Jesus Christ, just drop it. Do literally anything else. Go pick up pop cans on the side of the road. If you don't live in a rural area, drive to a rural area. You can make some good money, and you're helping clean up the environment. You're getting some exercise, getting some fresh air. It's actually really fun. You'll make more money than doing this nonsense and having to explain to people why this CEO uses people's personal stories to try to sell their products. The products are so good, they just like talk about them, but they're not. They don't even talk about the ingredients in this. It's just like, how much money can you make? How much, if there's this incentive for you to sell even more and just do more of what you've done. And it hasn't really been about making money all this time. Has it? No, it hasn't, because this vast percentage of you have just said that you want to help people. All bullshit.
for October, November, and December, we're running a $10,000 giveaway called Workout to Win, the $10,000 challenge, where every workout someone does in the month gets them an entry to win that month's $10,000 prize. So you get to demonstrate that you're qualifying to enter the contest every time you post about your workout. And then you can invite.
You post and tag. You have the potential to win $10,000.
Your followers to sign up and do the same.
And your followers are going to be like, oh God, stop posting it. I'm just giving you like it is. People, more and more people, whether you believe in this MLM or not MLM or not, more and more people aren't. So if you do believe, you know, I don't care, I love these products, more, you're not going to be attracting more people. People are being turned off by this behavior. They don't want anything to do with this fucking company. They don't want anything to do with Beachbody. The damage has been done. And it's only just like digging a deeper grave for itself at this point. Anything you do now on behalf of Beachbody is going to actively repel people from you. That's just what it is. That's what's going to happen.
And here's how much we believe in and are committing to this new model. Starting with the launch of the affiliate program, we will be giving away a 3-year lease on a new Porsche Macan SUV every month.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Are you kidding me? They're going to give a 3-year lease. What are the qualifications for this? You know that the participants are going to get hosed in the end. This is the incentive. This is the next thing. He's going to give away his keychain that's like behind him, or one of his hats on his back shelf. He'll be like, oh, and as the next incentive next month, the, you know, the hat with the, you know, on the far right hand side, the second from the right with the little green or neon yellow writing on it, I'm going to give that to you. If you sell 50,000 products, you're going to get that hat. And then that director's chair, that's going to be the next incentive gift. Like, this company is going down. Holy shit.
Through September of next year for the affiliate partner who generates the most sales each month. And we'll provide more details on that in an FAQ. And I am personally super excited about this transition because I'll be able to participate directly to make this program work best for you. I
bet you're fucking scrambling with all the people you've had to cut. How many employees did you have to let go? Well, suddenly I got to work and be like, oh, this is a lot harder than I thought it was. So there's going to be somebody who's like just automatically making the most sales each month. Like, who's going to compete? Just somebody with this big network. And it's like, then what? Next year, they're going to be like, look at this company that's not, that used to be an MLM. That's no longer an MLM. I won a 3-year lease. Wow. Riveting. All these people are going to be signing up with that.
Believe in this model. I want to help develop the trainings to help test and develop best practices and roll them out.
You believe in the model. What model is that? The affiliate model? Thought you believed in the network marketing model. Suddenly it's unsustainable and outdated, according to your executive chairman. Now you believe in this model. It's untested. You're grasping at straws. Your investors are probably shitting their pants too. I mean, I wonder if any of these people actually have a fucking conscience. They're like, well, I had a conscience when it affects my pocketbook. Suddenly, I don't want to be involved in this. But for the participants, really, you believe in this model? You don't believe in shit. You believe in taking as much money as you possibly can while you can. Good luck with that. More and more people are coming forward, not just from Beachbody, but from other multi-level marketing companies. And the good thing about that is that it doesn't matter what MLM we're all from, because all our stories are the same, essentially the same. It's astounding how we have the same experiences, different little examples, like different encounters, but the same shit goes on in every MLM because they're all little carbon copies of Amway. Somebody, it says, this isn't your mom's MLM from the 90s. It's like, no, it's your grandmother's MLM from the 50s. Because they're all like Neutralite and then Amway, you know? So brutal.
To everyone right alongside you to fix problems and make constant improvements. We're putting the team together to upgrade and refine our...
Dude, you can't even have people check out easily. Has your company been around 26 years? Is that what I heard? I don't know if that was what I heard. You haven't been able to figure out how to do a simple checkout process? This isn't convincing.
Training and make it simpler and focus on just 2 things: Rather than on how to leverage the comp plan by recruiting a team, we'll focus 100% on how to maximize sales and how to build your audience on social media.
Wow, you mean you weren't focused on building sales before because it was always about recruiting? Isn't that funny? I think I'm like the friend that you have where you're starting to wake up from being in a cult and you just want to fucking scream. And I'll just sit there and I'm like, yes. I might even scream along with you. I'm that anti-MLM content creator. This is my brand. This is my niche. the outrage.
That's the job. For our leaders joining us on the cruise, I'll give you a sneak peek of 2 additional opportunities that we're developing that could build even more recurring revenue for helping people get results.
Oh, wow. So leaders that are going on their cruise that is yet to happen that they have earned, they're privy to exclusive information that the rest of you can't. But we're so excited. Well, why are they getting special treatment? Because you're trying to like keep these people with their customer base because you know damn well they're going to be going off to pharmacy or olive tree people or LifeWave or whatever other multi-level marketing company until those ones too start to collapse because people just will refuse to purchase from them because they see the damage these things are doing. And they're sick and tired of seeing people that have been involved in Rodan and Fields all go over to Shackley and be like, oh, surprise. Suddenly I ranked up to the top of this company. I just took my fucking downline of 7,000 people with me. Oh, wow. It's like nobody else has that experience because it's very rare to have that many people in your fucking downline. You didn't start from zero. And then all these people in their downline think, I can do it too. I just have to work on building my social media following. And I really love and respect this person. And I believe, and I know, like, and trust them, and on and on. So these leaders are going to get what? Exclusive information. Again, still withholding information from your participants. And you think this video is out there. Anybody can see this. So people that might have possibly been interested in Beachbody, even if they can't stand my delivery and they don't like anything about me or the way I speak, they don't like you as a CEO. They don't like what you're doing to people. They're like, why on earth would I even want to purchase a product from this company? All of this nonsense. It's so much. He's done this 37-minute video when I can just go on like I can just go on Amazon and just buy protein powder or a supplement. Why on earth would I even dirty my hands with this nonsense where he's still going to have this cruise and he's only going to give certain information to people who have made a certain amount of money and everybody else doesn't have access to that? Why would I want to support something like that? He's shooting himself in his own foot.
And I know this shift is happening like right before the cruise, but it's actually great timing for us to meet and discuss this next chapter together. And we're going to be even more focused on helping everyone who earned this trip get even more information and be ready to get the most from this shift. I want it to work for you. The role our leaders have played and will now play to make this transition successful can make a huge difference in people's lives. And I want this to be more fun and more rewarding for you. And I believe it can be more rewarding than you've experienced the last few years. So on the cruise next week, I'll be setting aside my entire schedule to meet with any leader who wants to discuss the process and how to.
I wonder if you were so easily accessible before. I wonder how much gaslighting was going on before this. Like, this is considered like such a thing. Once you get to the cruise, then I'm going to be setting, it's too late. They're already getting wooed. There's probably bridge contracts already being signed. People are leaving. Fucking rats from a ship.
How to get the most out of this transition so you have the best experience. And if there's anyone I can't get to, we can set up calls for the coming week or the week after the cruise, because I am in this with you and I want to help you succeed.
No, you're desperate. And it's shocking to me to see, and it's also heartening for me to see an MLM CEO this desperate to be courting people at the top of the pyramid scheme to stay by offering his time. I am in this with you. This is how desperate he is. These companies are a lot more fragile than we think. It doesn't take much. It just takes it just takes you speaking out if that's what you want to do. And you don't need to make a piece of content. You could just leave a comment. You could just have a conversation with your neighbor being like, no, I don't support MLM. Could be something like that. It could just be like, nope, I'm just going to block that. I'm not even going to interact with this person that's trying to like recruit me into Amway. It doesn't take much. It's just a little people doing a lot of people doing a little bit. That's something that I was taught in Rank Makers to grow your downline. You just have a lot of people doing a little bit. Well, that exists. That is true outside of multi-level marketing. As you can see with these big, massive companies, they're like untouchable. Oh, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, there is a lot you can do. You just don't support them. You laugh at them. You turn away. You ignore them. You don't give them your time or your energy or your money. I'm giving them time right now by like exposing this video, adding commentary on it, but it's not for the company. It's for the people that have been involved in it. They're starting to wake up, exit, and for other multi-level marketing victims and survivors.
New BODi affiliate program is going to be so simple, and simplicity creates velocity, and it rewards the person doing the work.
Simplicity creates velocity, the velocity going down the drain. It's like a turd in the toilet and it's like super flush activated. There's like normally 2 buttons on the toilet. If you have like one of those new toilets where you like had a number 1 or a number 2, there's like a number 3, and that like it creates the velocity. That button that even makes this company go down the toilet even faster. That's the button that Carl is pressing right now.
When they do the work, it's easy to understand how to earn, and you'll be able to track your earnings at all times with your own personal, easy to follow dashboard. And nobody, not one single partner, will ever have to be defensive about the business model ever again. The stigma of MLM, which we tried so hard to overcome with our focus and our heart and our mission, well, it's no longer going to hold us back. 100% of our focus is helping people get healthy and build.
You can't fight the stigma of being an MLM when you are an MLM. It's no surprise. We tried to show up with hard work. We tried to show up and do all these. What did you really try to do? Over 99% of people lost money. You said that they could attain financial freedom. You used really disgusting emotional manipulation. You continue to do that. Had large group awareness trainings. Just acted totally unlike any other multi-level marketing company. Had personal development training. All of you are the same. All MLMs are the same.
Building your audience. Rolling out this model starting November 1st will allow us to remove the confusion of the comp plan, pay you higher commissions, and this new model will remove the extra workload which comes with running a team and recruiting new team members.
Maybe it will also remove you from being the CEO. Maybe it will remove this company from the face of the earth.
Like I said, this decision is being made to reinvent the BODi company and improve the opportunity and to serve all partners. I'm convinced this will make your life easier, allow you to earn significantly more per sale. You get to focus on your own results and sharing that to.
If people were already supposed to be focusing on building their business, right? That they're selling the products because they love these products so much. And most of the participants in this scam, this piece of shit pyramid scheme, that's like what I like to call BODi. How is this going to change now that they weren't able to sell the products before because there isn't a market for them? How are they going to sell it now? There wasn't incentive enough for people to like sell it before. Now, because there's more incentive that they have the potential to earn from 35 to 50%, that they're going to somehow sell more. Nobody's going to be selling any more of these products just because of this change into this incredible new business model. Because there is no market for Beachbody products. There is no real retail market for any multi-level marketing pyramid scheme, or in this case, a piece of shit pyramid scheme. Because the vast majority of the customers are the distributors, and you've just gotten rid of all the distributors. They have no reason to stay. The products weren't that good after all. People will fall off. There'll be some that are loyal, and then many will just fall off, and they'll continue to fall off. The pyramid crumbles. As the world turns, the pyramid crumbles.
Reach more people and build your social media following. And we get to focus on the products, the programs, and the people we serve. Now, as we transition from from the network model to the affiliate model. And so I can give you a head start on earning higher commissions. And since the higher commission affiliate model won't be available until November, for the month of October, we're going to run a special promotion in the network.
Of
where
course.
Partners can earn an additional 10% commission on commissionable orders for new digital or nutrition starts and any eligible one-time purchases. So that means
well, that's a mouthful. An extra 10% for all that? Not interested.
In October, you will earn the equivalent of 45% on BODi subscription starts and 30% on other eligible sales. Well, we're not going to change any of the personal or team volume associated with those orders. And there'll be an FAQ on this promotion coming out later this week. Also, for October, we're planning our most aggressive promo ever for the BODi Bike and the BODi Bike Studio. So beginning in early October, pre-holidays, right? The BODi Bike will go on sale for $399, and the BODi Bike Studio will be on sale for $625. So during that time, partner commissions will remain at the current rate, $60 for the BODi Bike and $132.
How desperate is this man? Like normally you don't announce what the price is going to be on sale. Like you announce the flash sale. It's like a surprise, like the day of. This is really maybe this company won't last till the end of the year. It could just be like turbo flush right now. Holy shit. I have never seen a company do this. I have never seen an MLM CEO be this fucking rattled. Well, that's not true. I have seen MLM CEOs rattled. I take that back. But I haven't seen an MLM CEO of this like massiveness of a company be this rattled to pre-announce how like the cost, the sale it's going to go on. So that anybody else say, well, just hold on. This is going to go on sale at this date. Meanwhile, time is going to go by. More and more people are going to be leaving Beachbody. More and more people are going to be coming across anti-MLM content. More and more people are going to be exiting various MLM commercial cults, pyramid schemes, even this piece of shit pyramid scheme. You think people are going to buy your bike or buy a subscription? Totally fucking deluded. By all means, continue to believe this, to the CEO. But man, these participants, as you start waking up, this is just like expediting your exit process.
For the studio. For Canada, partners and customers will see similar savings and commissions for the BODi Bike and the BODi Bike Studio. I'm also going to start the car promotion this month. So our partners in the network can get an early start on getting a hold of one of those Porsche Macan car leases. We'll give a Porsche to the partner who is the top seller in the month of October.
Nobody cares. These ridiculous like luxury status symbols are stupid as fuck. Most people are interested in sustainability. And it's like how, clothes that I have. I mean, this is a relatively new piece of clothes. I've got clothes from when I was in high school, 1992, 93. T-shirts still last. It's like you have spaghetti, you save the fucking jar to store shit in. Like this, things are like, there's going to be people that are still wowed by luxury, but it's like, nobody's impressed by it. I'm not impressed by it. Maybe I'm the minority. It's like more and more people just aren't impressed by these things. It's like, look at me. The only reason you're getting rewarded it is from the company. It's supposed to make you look like you're important. It's a symbol, it's a status symbol. A status of what? A status that you're easily taken in by like a car that you never would have wanted just because you're in this multi-level marketing piece of shit pyramid scheme until it changes into an affiliate only piece of shit company. But Beachbody is a piece of shit. Like, who are you impressing? This isn't enticing to people. The only people that are enticed by that are a lot of people that don't have a lot of money and they think that, oh, this is a vision of what wealth looks like, instead of being happy with what they have and helping people be grateful for who they are, teaching them real life skills, how to stretch a dollar, instead of like making this leap. Oh, well, one time you can have a Porsche too. Like, really? That's your big fucking thing? You're going to be like driving around. Oh, look I got this Porsche from my multi-level marketing company. It's like, oh my God. They're like, people are embarrassed for you. This isn't a flex anymore. The 80s called. They want their fucking body bike back. I know it wasn't happening in the 80s, but I can barely.
Same eligible orders as the commission promotion. So the partner who sells the most commissionable digital or nutrition starts or eligible one-time orders will get the first Porsche Macan. Again, we'll get that out and describe it in an FAQ with the official rules later this week. Now, I know some might be asking, yeah, but why?
Just go out and get another job. Drop this shit. Get another job if you can. It might take some time and save your money. And you'll be so surprised how much money that will like accumulate when you're not wasting it on Beachbody bullshit.
Why can't we just keep going? Why couldn't you do something else with the current model?
Because MLM is dying and your sales are tanking. Your customer base is shrinking. Your distributors are leaving because multi-level marketing is fraud. And you've been warned by the FTC, apparently. And also, you're concerned that MLMs might be banned in some states. Those are a few of the reasons why. Oh, and the incredible pushback from the anti-MLM movement. That too. Can't forget that.
If you're one of those partners whose earnings are going to be substantially impacted by this shift from multi-level to affiliate, first, I want to tell you, I totally understand this is a lot to process. I also hope that as you process this change, you understand that it hasn't been an easy decision to make.
No, it's all about me. He's going to continue to talk about himself. So people that bought into this, that are brainwashed at the top of this pyramid scheme, that put all of their fucking time and energy and restructured their life around it. Now it's like, bang, November 1st, it's gone. All of it is gone. I know that you're having a hard time processing this and you are struggling like no fucking accountability. How many times did you do trainings if you're at the top of this pyramid scheme or, a similar one, and you really believed that, and you encouraged people to strive for what you had attained? Look at me. I've retired my husband, if you said something like that, and it's gone. It really never was your business. That's a cold, hard reality. And look at him. I understand. He doesn't understand. He doesn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck before. The only reason he gives a fuck now is because it's hurting his pocketbook. Suddenly he's available. Oh, on the cruise. Maybe you haven't earned enough or didn't rank high enough to get on this cruise. But if you have, oh boy, I'm sure there's lots of treats available for you during that. It's going to be a hell of a shindig.
And that the alternative is to simply allow the company to continue to contract. And that does not end well because this business model is no longer scalable. But also, I really believe in my heart, there's a bright side to this.
So you have the CEO of Beachbody saying that multi-level marketing is not scalable. You can quote him on that and you can take that to your multi-level marketing company. It says, well, this Beachbody CEO, this company has been around a lot longer than ours has, or it's been around the same length of time as ours has, or whatever. Like he says that this business model, just not a business model, but he says that the multi-level marketing model is no longer scalable. It's funny because you're being trained that it is scalable. And you have a CEO of a company saying that it's not. Who's right?
Not only do I want to help you quickly replace your earnings with this new opportunity, I think each of you has a very real opportunity to surpass those earnings because the total addressable market that I described at the beginning of this is just waiting for us to reconfigure.
That's all he has to offer. Are you joking me? So the real money was with recruitment. They've removed the recruitment. And he's saying, but there's even more of an opportunity for you to surpass what you earned when we were paying such big money on recruitment and the commissions of your downline. Because just think, I'm going to dazzle you with this. Think of the millions of people who are overweight in the United States. That's all he's got. It's almost like anticlimactic. How you think these companies, they're so big and they're so powerful, they use all these deplorable tactics to keep people in. Like I mentioned the bite model before with Dr. Stephen Hassan. behavior, information, thought, emotional control, these cult tactics. You think that they're so sophisticated. And then when you look, it's like you look behind the curtain and you see it. It's just this little weasel of a man saying, I'm going to be available on this cruise. And there's millions of people who are overweight. So just please stay with this company. It's like, it's almost like this was it. This was the final boss. This is the CEO. It was all a fucking illusion the whole time. It's pathetic. It's funny. I mean, you have this, the humor helps when you deal with this, but I'm like, this is it. This is the head. This is the CEO of a multi-level marketing company. You cannot make this shit up.
Storyline to get the heavy weight of the compensation plan and the MLM structure out of the way so we can create new momentum. And I want to help you create that momentum and even more value as we help you build.
He described it as an anchor. I'm sure he didn't describe it as an anchor before. And all these years that have gone by, it was probably always this amazing revolutionary thing. And now all of a sudden it's described as an anchor. We need this heavy weight of it. Get it out of the way. Funny how things change.
Build your social media audience and remove the wasted time and energy of the last few years, fighting the attrition, feeling like you were working against the company rather than with the company, fighting to drag people into the system of recruiting. I want you to be able to truly achieve the freedom of time and the income that you deserve.
Freedom of time and income, still making deceptive earnings claims. Where's the FTC? Here's another one. FTC, send them this video. I'll leave the link to this Vimeo video. Maybe you could like download it, send it to the FTC. He's still fucking going on. He's so shocked that the FTC is like looking at Beachbody. Wow. Keep talking about time and money freedom with an affiliate only program. Fuck, he's desperate. This is wild to see. We're seeing the collapse of lots of multi-level marketing companies. It's happening right now.
For helping people achieve their health and fitness goals, which is both sustainable and completely in your control. But the answer is certain. We absolutely cannot just keep going the way things have been operating and expect anything to change. We not only see the requirement for change in the number of enrollers in any given month, but we see it in ticket sales to events and even a lack of enthusiasm for incentive trips. I mean, we love Success Club.
That's so brutal. There's a lack of enthusiasm. Does that mean there's a lack of people actually earning them? Or is it when they get to the incentive trips, they're not like swooning all over you? Define lack of enthusiasm. I'd like to know, because it could be any combination of those things or any one of those things in particular. Lack of enthusiasm. I think it's like the market is saturated. People don't want anything to do with multi-level marketing, especially this piece of shit pyramid scheme. BODi, piece of shit pyramid scheme. They don't want anything to do with it. Lack of enthusiasm. This is nuts.
Success Club, and we love Summit. But those events have run their course. They keep contracting. And the current business level just can't support those investments. If we're going to reward you for sales activity, we want the trips and prizes we offer to be powerful, like the Porsche reward and the workout to win $10,000.
It's a piddly reward. It's not impressive. You can't. So even their large group awareness trainings, their big conventions, they're not doing well, eh? Which MLM is going to be next?
Challenge. We want the flexibility to do creative things like that all year long. So to help make this transition work and remain productive for you right now, we are dedicating October to focus all our energy on getting new customers started, but still within the Team Beachbody platform and comp plan.
No, you're focusing on trying to convince your current participants to get new customers for you. You're not focused on getting new customers. You're focused on praying to God that your current distributors don't leave to Shackley or whatever other pharmacy or whatever MLM that's probably already sending them bridge contracts. And you want to get more recruit or more customers? You're not going to get any new customers. You're going to get very few. People are fleeing. They don't trust you. You told them one thing, and now you're backpedaling. There will be some diehards. There always is in these cults. But there's going to be a lot of people that wake up and they're done. This little talk that you've done, this video, has actually helped people wake up and exit. That's what the outcome of his important team update is actually doing. They just do it to themselves, don't they?
With a strong set of offers and enhanced compensation for our partners. We have a job to do. We have people to help, a mission to continue. And I want this to be an exciting time for all of us, for the people who love this community, but have struggled with the business. I believe not only will this change be a breath of fresh air for you, but it'll be a catalyst for this opportunity to finally be fun. Something you'll be
finally be fun. So it wasn't fun all this time. So how many times have you lied saying that this compensation plan was so wonderful and liberating and that this was just so fun? And now you're like, oh, we decided to listen right now when the shit got real. And now we actually have to try to like grab everybody. Please stay. Please stay. It's like putting your fingers in the holes of a dam. It's like bursting. It's not fun. It's like, do you think this is motivating? Do you think this is attractive to people coming across this video? Do you think like, yeah, you know what, I was looking for a new a workout program. I think I'm going to sign up as like a customer with this company. Are you kidding me? This shit worked when you were a pyramid scheme. It's not working when you're like transitioning to this company. People see what they don't want to be a part of this. Who in their right mind would want to give you money? This is how you treat people. People can see right through this nonsense. This like, we're going to keep it exciting. This is actually an opportunity. It's like you can call a piece of shit a pile of gold, but people still see it's a piece of shit. You saying over and over and over again that it's a pile of gold isn't convincing anybody. We're all seeing it. Even your participants who've been so brainwashed, they can even see it. They can smell it. They're like, I'm out. I'm done.
Proud to share with the people that you represent, people that you want to talk to. I represent every partner in this decision, and I reaffirm my personal commitment to the 26-year mission that's more important than ever, and my belief in our platform that can cost effectively improve the health of the population.
How many people have come up to you over the years and have told you about being defrauded, exploited, and abused? Did you call them all haters? What about the leaders that came to you like that? How many trainings were done about people being haters or holding you back from being your best self? What does it take when your friend comes to you and says that they've been abused? You just tell them, no, no, no. I'm going to protect and defend the abuser instead, which is the multi-level marketing scam and all the systems that make this abuse part of the whole fucking thing. You just say, oh no, you're a hater. How do you think that makes you look? You can't get away from this shit anymore. Oh my God, I should really delete this video.
More than any other app, gym, piece of equipment, or supplement company. Every leader and every person who might want to use this business model to get healthy and help others, and in turn, earn additional income, plus build your social.
An affiliate model is going to help somebody get healthy. Again, the delusion. You can earn a commission by selling a product, and that's going to help you get healthy. No, it's not going to help you get healthy. It's like the double speak. It's like folding in upon itself. It just like doesn't know what to say anymore. Doesn't make any sense. Holy shit.
Social audience, this reinvention of our BODi partnership is for you. To me, this is the real essence of bleeding Beachbody blue and the commitment to never.
What did you just say? Bleeding Beachbody blue? Tell me that you're not a fucking cult. What are you talking about? Bleeding Beachbody blue. Well, Beachbody is bleeding blue all over the floor. It's dead. It's gone. It's dying. It's gasping. It's wheezing. And then it's like, it's this evil, malevolent thing that ends up just like disappearing into dust and it blows away. If you're using language like this is turning away customers as well. Nobody wants to be bleeding Beachbody blue. People just wanted to lose some weight or get healthy, whatever that means to them. And now you're introducing language like bleeding Beachbody blue. It worked when you were in this commercial cult as a multi-level marketing piece of shit pyramid scheme. More and more people are watching cult documentaries. They're putting together that all cults have the same playbook. So weird. You have a political cult, a religious cult, and a commercial cult. How come it's always the same thing? It's like they're all the same. They sound the same, even though this one is this religious cult. Yet this is the same thing going on in this MLM commercial cult. Bleeding Beachbody blue. Another big red flag. Good luck with the customer acquisition with that.
Or give up. A war against sickness and lifestyle disease.
Oh, here we go. A war now. Now more hyperbole. So we're bleeding Beachbody blue. This used to work to like whip up the troops and like remind you of this purpose, this great, magnificent thing that you were a part of. This is why I'm so fucking mad. These companies have been allowed to just fucking flourish for decades without recourse. They don't have to, they have no fucking consequences. You know how many people who have been hurt? So many people, they thought that they were alone in this. They really have been in a multi-level marketing company like this one, and then they exit and they think that there's been something wrong with them, that they're broken. Never mind all the weird eating disorder shit that they have to recover from, or the injuries that they've suffered because of being in Beachbody and then being shunned by the community that they thought they were a part of. Bleeding Beachbody blue. Are you fucking kidding me? They've gotten away with this shit for years, and they're just trying to hang on. Oh my God. So this might be your first video of mine that you've come across. There's always that potential. It can give you a bit of a window into my outrage and why so many of us are outraged, where this is finally being exposed. These companies aren't, they're not succeeding anymore. People are waking up. They're not supporting them.
This is doubling down on the spirit of working together, company, customer, and partner, to help more people get active and healthy, and do it in a model that's easier to understand, where everybody gets quickly rewarded to the maximum of their personal effort and capability. I want to be in the trenches of making this work with you. Okay, to wrap this up for now, I want you to know this is not a rebuke of what we launched 17 years ago. What started as $1 Million BODi started and turned into Team Beachbody, and a year ago turned it into Team BODi. And I'm so grateful for all we've accomplished together. Since launching this concept, we've created $300 million earners. That's what we call the Legacy Club. And at its peak, we had over 400,000 coaches. But you don't run a business based on history, based on where it's been.
You had 400,000 victims. You exploited all those people. It wasn't a business. MLM is fraud. You're describing a pyramid scheme. You're actually describing a piece of shit pyramid scheme. Oh, we're not 17 years ago. I don't know. It's like we had this when we started this company so long ago, this multi-level marketing company, and now we're just changing, and we're just like changing with the times. It's so disgusting.
You run it based on where it can go, what your ambition is, where you want it to go, and what you want it to stand for. This is the evolution of BODi, the compelling next step. And as I announce it here today, I want to honor and hopefully continue.
It's compelling as roadkill.
Continue the work of our courageous founding coaches and our management team. I know not everybody's going to continue with us. This will also be a transition for many of our employees who contributed so much to the company, to the network, and I'm grateful to all of them. it'll be especially hard to not work with Michael Neiman, who's done such an incredible job representing the network within our senior management discussions. These kind of transitions are hard for any company, especially one as tightly knit and mission driven as ours. Much of the network
As a commercial cult, like every MLM
team will be exiting with this change. But like I said, we'll use the BODi Basics app and Roundtable to address questions, and Doug and Arnaud will stay through the transition to help ensure that the final milestones of our compensation plan and recognition rewards are all delivered. But to navigate this pivot, we have to be lean and nimble. So we will need to make these difficult changes at the corporate level to reduce operating expenses so that we can maximize our partner payouts and communicate more efficiently and operate just as one simple, holistic, unified business. And I understand that there might be little recollection of many of the details of what I've said here today. So I hope you consider maybe watching this video again. But like I said, we will be sending each of you an important email and posting an outline of the details plus FAQs of the important details in a moment. And I'm hoping to have another presentation or an opportunity to ask questions later this week. And of everything that I've said today, I hope you never forget just how grateful I am to everyone who helped this company grow. I have never taken your trust and your faith for granted. And with so many more people for us to help together, I'll keep pushing to offer an even better opportunity for you and your families and everyone who intends to lean into this new chapter with us. We are and remain Team BODi. I humbly serve you in service of the mission that we laid out 17 years ago, and I'm excited to continue that mission with the people who still believe in our potential and the importance of our work together. Thank you. And as always, thank you for your commitment to helping people achieve their goals and for helping us achieve this big and important mission of ours. All right. Thanks, everybody.
We're done. We finished it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wonder how many more of these videos that we're going to see from MLM CEOs, and what's the next MLM company that you think might turn to affiliate only and they try to salvage their customer base. And then you're going to see the same thing that always happens. A whole bunch of people that were involved in this pyramid scheme go to another pyramid scheme, and they'll explode and people will be so excited. There's still going to be people that are being scammed, but MLMs are starting to tank. And this is the first I've heard from somebody who is like a CEO of that level talk about being concerned about the FTC, expecting them not to make these income claims, especially when by all evidence, the FTC is quite toothless and has a history of being complicit with multi-level marketing. I thought that was interesting. And then also how he mentioned that some states are wanting to ban MLMs. So that's really interesting. So if you've been writing your state attorney general, I urge you to keep doing it. If you're in Canada, write your member of parliament. Say, why are these things allowed to exist? There's this company, Beachbody, that is now stopping to being a multi-level marketing company. The CEO himself has said that some states are looking to ban MLMs. Can we do that here in Canada? There's no reason why these things should be allowed to exist. Most people are losing money. That's how these things are designed. MLM is fraud. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to everyone who leaves comments. I also want to thank every single anti-MLM content creator. Even if you only ever make one video speaking out about your experience about being in a multi-level marketing company, I don't want to say even if as if it's discounting, but like say I just got to get this off my chest and I want to say this. You are making a difference. You're actually helping somebody leave a cult. You're actually scaring a CEO of a multi-level marketing company. Just you. You thought you were so powerless. You know, when we're in MLM, we think I'm nothing. I'm the piece of shit. I don't know anything. I'm sabotaging myself. When it's they needed you this whole time. They needed us. You never needed them. They needed you. And you're just starting to realize it. It's like, really? I just can make a piece of content and just talk about my experience. And that is actually, it's more than like a little pebble in a pond. It's like a fucking boulder. At this point, it's really causing waves. And the thing is once you have a piece of content, it stands. And then like the months go by, a year goes by, somebody that's been involved in your multi-level marketing company or another one, they're going to come across it. Because you know what it's like when you start waking up. You're like, you start getting your hands on everything. You want to learn what you've been a part of. You want to make sense of it. You're like, how was I sucked into this? How did I not see this? How do I heal from this? You like look at other people's experiences. They're going to come across your video. It's going to help them. And it can be very therapeutic as well for you, you know, so to speak, to just talk about your experience. It helps to get it out there. And it helps to know that you're not alone too. So I want to say thank you to every single anti-MLM content creator here on YouTube. You're kicking ass. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. Like congratulations, whatever milestone that, you know, you're striving for or achieving. You know, the subscriber count that you want, you know, good for you. And if you're not, you're just like, fuck it, I'm just making content. Like you are making a big difference. Look at this fucking CEO is quaking in his boots. And it's just because you're like, fuck it, I'm sharing my experience. I am pointing out that these things are frauds. This is not okay. You're going up against $1 billion industry. And this is what's behind the curtain. Look at surprise. It's just nothing. It's just weakness. It's deceptiveness. It's just fake as fuckness, you know? And all anti-MLM content creators on every other social media platform too. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Substack. People that have written books, people that are continuing to write books. And as always, David Brear, his blog, and Robert Fitzpatrick as well in his book, Ponzi-nomics. Keep on speaking out if you feel like you want to. Take breaks if you need to. You get to decide what you want to do. You're in control of your own life. You're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to have a whole spectrum of feelings. You can be happy, you can be sad, you can own those feelings. You can be authentic. You get to decide who you are. Not a book, not John fucking Maxwell, not Napoleon Hill, and not your MLM CEO. Trying to convince you, beg you, persuade you to stay by using all kinds of emotional manipulation, even now as they transition from a multi-level marketing model to this affiliate thing. Trying to woo people over. If you sell a lot of product, maybe you can get a 3-year lease on a Porsche. No thanks. I think I'll go volunteer at my local cat shelter instead. It's much more fulfilling. And if I want to make a bit of extra bucks, I'm going to go pick up some pop cans out of the ditch. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.